gosh, think about this. President Trump is joining some of the most incredible people in history being arrested today. Nelson Mandela was arrested, served time in prison. Jesus.
I brought my Bible. Somebody said to me the other day, "You're the most famous person in the world by far." I said, "No, I'm not. No, I'm not." They said, "Yes, you are." I said, "No." They said, "Who's more famous?" I said, "Jesus Christ."
His torture brings to mind what Jesus Christ went through to save us. President Trump is our savior in this country. There's no one else who can make us whole and great again.
And I'll tell you, people were crying. People that work there, professionally work there, that have no problems putting in murderers, and they see everybody. It's tough place. And they were crying. They were actually crying.
In America, we don't worship government, we worship God.
Trump cast himself as an angry and all-powerful national defender.
I alone can fix it.
I started out with one that was mounted on the wall in my hallway. It's still there, but now I have a whole bunch. She has $29,100. $7 billion. How about 2018? Now, how much did AbbVie spend on stock buybacks and stock buybacks and dividends to enrich your shareholders from 2013 to 20? What happened on January 6th was a bunch of batshit crazy with guns who killed police people. That is not the same.
Get it.
My favorite ones is this little small one and it fits inside my purse, which, I mean, one thing you can draw from this is I have a very large purse.
Donald, you're probably watching. How are you?
Do you think that General Patton was woke? I don't think so. What do you think, Mike?
It's a new ice cream flavor dedicated to the resistance. And like the resistance, it contains nuts.
Some conservatives are calling on the federal government to stop funding PBS over woke content. That's much different than the He-Man cartoon that I watched growing up. What's your reaction to that CRT cartoon, Stacey?
The toy maker is now using its brand to promote transgenderism to little kids.
The candy giant most notably changing the green M&M's white go-go boots to sneakers. Remember that last year?
Everything woke turns to shit, okay? It's true.
If this is the way you want to treat me, then I'll rethink whether I voluntarily come back here.
We said the banana Republican Congresswoman.
We have basically a tyrannically controlled government right now.
As I have said, if you wish to leave, you may.
Or the banana Republican member.
He will not have the votes tomorrow, and he will not have the votes next week, next month, next year.
As I have said, if you wish to leave, you may.
The banana Republican conference.
As I have said, if you wish to leave, you may.
Please dismiss everybody. I believe you're supposed to take the gravel and bang it.
I'm also concerned about people on this committee and their own anti-police rhetoric. This is a defund the FBI campaign effort.
That was quite entertaining from someone that had a sexual relationship with a Chinese spy, and everyone knows it. But
I move to take our words down.
We're not letting it go on. We are fighting this.
No, I reclaim my time. You're a liar.
Identifying or calling someone a liar is unacceptable in this committee, and I make the ruling that we strike those words. When we strike, it does terminate the time of the individual who is speaking. So the gentlelady is no longer recognized.
I'm also concerned about people on this committee, the banana Republican and their own anti-police rhetoric.
How did Republicans now become the defund, destroy, don't trust the FBI party?
This is a defund the FBI campaign effort.
That was quite entertaining from someone that had a sexual relationship with a Chinese spy.
What? I can tell you the extent to which the opportunity to engage in competitive shooting is a mental health enhancer.
One thing that has substantially changed is the status of mental health in our community.
I worry about the number of veteran suicides we may see increase.
We as a government need to find a way to target that mental health challenge.
The opportunity to engage in competitive shooting is a mental health enhancer.
So if you just raise the debt ceiling, do you think $31 trillion of debt? The CBO has come out in the next 10 years. Do you know we'll pay 10.5?
You did it 3 times in the Trump administration.
as we did economic changes. We never raised the debt ceiling by
But the
itself.
tax cuts, that was like $2 trillion.
Uh-oh.
I get up this morning, I turn on one of the networks, and they show an empty field. I said, wait a minute. I made a speech. I looked out. The field was, it looked like 1.5 million people. They showed a field where there were practically nobody standing there. It looked, honestly, it looked like 1.5 million people. Whatever it was, it was.